let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Turner in at the 2. And for the Magic, they've got Josh Giddey, Jason Tatum out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Black in at the point. You know, Doris, so often we hear great offense beats great defense. But how does that tend to play out when both teams are this prolific?
Yeah, to me, BA, the best teams usually can put together a couple of stomps in a row, generate some momentum, and go on a run of their own. And let's see what happens. These are two really good offensive teams, but which team can string together stops?
There's the steal. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Giddey against Turner. Over Giddey. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's gotten his second bucket on the night. And, of course, MP is the reigning MVP. So there might be a target on his back this season, Grant.
Well, guys always bring their A games against the best players and teams. MP is going to get a lot of attention this year, but he's got the talent and mental fortitude to deal with it.
Here's Giddey. Following the score by Milwaukee. Carter on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo covering. And here's Carter. 5 to shoot. From deep, Giddey. Giannis with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, BA.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Stolen by Giddey.
Oh, wow.
Pass to Black. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's Tatum. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Good D by Middleton.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Giddey. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Turner. And for the very first time in his career, last season, MP cracks the All-NBA first team. That's a big deal, Grant.
Yo, no doubt. All-Star is nice, but when you're in that first 5, number 1 at your position, that is top of the line.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
Here's Giddey. Antetokounmpo with the block. 3 on 3. Here's Turner. Lopez passes to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops. Turner's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Tatum against Middleton. Pass to Giddey. From 9 feet out. Basket's good.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And the Bucks will... And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Jason Tatum out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Black in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Now Turner. 10 points for him. And here's Fultz. Pass to Black. 3-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Turner from the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Turner. 13 points in the game. Over Fultz. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Black. Back to Tatum. Over Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Milwaukee. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar.
Yeah, I really be in a fast lane there.
Expect a close contest.
Well, guys, Freak in their last time out against the Raptors got the job done. He tallied 32 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Turner against Giddey. And another miss by Orlando. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Hachimura. Turner's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Guys, MP and his team have their hands full with this matchup. They're facing a team that's coming off a massive win. Their offense looked unstoppable on their way to a blowout.
They'll be looking to carry over that momentum into this game. But MP and his squad have other ideas. It should be an entertaining clash. That one falls.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby on the wing. Middleton covering. Pass to Black. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half now in the books.
Love a close.
The Bucks on top, up 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Halftime is here.
Well, DeJounte Murray is unique. The length out there in the backcourt, the way he affects every phase of the game, he plays with an edge.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Bucks.
Well, it's their style of play, their pace, so they feel comfortable running through their offense until they get a good look.
And it's a joy to watch when everything's clicking. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, the heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Turner in at the shooting guard. And so Turner nails them both. And Giddey has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 9. Outside Tatum. Inside. Up and in on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And here's Turner from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Fires from the corner, and he gets the jumper to drop. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Now here's Tatum. 18 points for him. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Now, Jason, Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Turner, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And here's Turner from the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Giddey against Turner. From 11 feet away, off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Orlando trailing here. And the Magic making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Milwaukee. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Carter, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Black. Back to Tatum. Carter, a screen on Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Giddey against Turner. Over Giddey. Turner, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Carter. Tatum with it. 1:14 left in the third. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee in the lead. Hachimura sets a screen. Turner. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Giddey. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Goes up at the elbow. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Turner. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Turner's got 26 points.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Giddey passes to Anunoby. Takes the three. Lillard pulls down the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Tatum against Hachimura. Carter, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Tatum. No good from 18. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Bucks on top, leading by... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got OG Anunoby, Jason Tatum out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Markelle Fultz. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Tatum's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 10-point game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Turner. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Hachimura against Tatum. Wood, a screen on Hachimura. Oh, nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 20 points.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Fultz with it. Turner covering. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from 11. The offensive rebound. Fultz against Turner. Fultz into the lane. Damn, that one's good.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Timeout call, Milwaukee. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Metu. Chris Middleton comes in for Hachimura. And Lillard subbed in for Jerome. Outside Giddey. Pass to Tatum. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Stymied by Middleton.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Milwaukee.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
That one goes in.
When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Here's Turner into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Turner's got 41.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
No one covering.
Boy, confident shot from the big man Carter Jr. spacing the floor.
The Bucks have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Giddey passes to Tatum. Back to Giddey. For three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Shot on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
To the right side. Carter on the wing. All alone. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Lopez, the screen. Turner. Yes, on the jumper. Turner's got 43 points. And
they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bucks.
absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Freak.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Gets it down to single digits.
Well, this is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
Turner for three. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 9. And that one's good. Giddey.
This team looks to him to score.
Striking. Yeah, it's been too. Yeah, I'm driving too. I'm 750.
The ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Giddey against Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Outside Giddey. Here's Black. So we see the Bucks get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game and...
Oh. Get your ass up there and clean the bathroom before you go to work, nigga.
You just gotta let your inner street baller out more, you know?
Well, what you mean? I think I'm doing all right.
Nah, you doing more than all right.